Elio is Pixar's newest animated feature film that came out last year, and I missed it out in theaters, guys. I honestly forgot it was a movie that existed back then. There was so little promotion for this movie that it honestly fell under my radar, and it wasn't until like Disney Plus that I realized, oh shit, this movie came out. I missed it in theaters. That classic Disney, always promoting the sequels more than their actual original projects, and I actually fell for it this time. And I honestly felt bad, but I wanted to give it a chance. I didn't want to not support a Disney movie, so I still decided to give it a watch on Disney Plus, and just finished it just today, and it's fine. It's just fine. Guys, as much as I admire Disney still making an original movie like this that's not based on an IP, I still think they could do better. This movie feels like the most generic kids movie out there. It's nothing egregious. It's nothing offensive. I don't think it's even bad. In fact, I will say I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a very cute movie. I thought the character of Elio was endearing enough. The story was endearing enough. The music actually was really spectacular. I love this quiet synth score that the movie goes for to have you feel like you're immersed into this world of aliens and what Elio's trying to discover out there. I think the score was able to harmonize very well with the themes and what the story's trying to convey. And as always, the animation in these recent Pixar movies are always stellar. Beautifully detailed. The 3D animation was really simple, but yet so creative here. I really enjoyed the animation. I thought it was absolutely stunning. But it's the story itself. It is too simple and predictable for me. I thought all the character decisions here were done the way they're supposed to in a movie like this, and you could tell what the character arc for Elio is going to be right off the bat. In fact, there's a lot of parts in this film that just felt like lesser versions of Lilo and Stitch. The character of Elio, his caretaker or aunt, I forgot what she is. Their relationship is basically a Lilo and Nani situation here, but it did not feel like it had that same emotional weight because we did not spend enough time with these characters together for them to really feel what emotions they're feeling at the moment or what they're going through. If we were able to spend a little bit more time with them on Earth together and see their struggles, I feel like this aspect of the story could have hit a lot harder. And if we would have gone a little bit more of this caretaker scenes in the rest of the film as she's trying to find Elio, I feel like the movie could have been a lot stronger to have these two characters' relationship be the emotional crux that this movie is aiming for. However, there's a best friend alien character halfway through the film that comes up, and he's really sweet. I love his relationship with Elio and how that develops throughout the entire film, and how they have to learn to see their parents in a true light instead of trying to hide away from them because they're scared of something they are afraid to admit, that their family that they currently have actually do care for them. I feel like that aspect of the story was actually done really well and was probably the best aspect of these characters and the film. But as for everything else, it just felt like it was undercooked. It felt like there was so much stuff taken out of the film to where it just felt like the most generic, predictable, sweet, admittedly, but dull kind of kids film. And I honestly thought that was the way it was supposed to be. I thought it was that simple because it did not feel like anything was really cut out. No scene felt like it was actually missing, but from what I heard, there were actual deleted scenes and a lot of changes throughout the course of this film's production. So I'm very interested to see how this could have turned out originally, and for some reason maybe later down the line they just thought, we just gotta make the most safe film possible that kids could still enjoy. It just felt like this movie did not take enough risks, is what I'm trying to say. As sweet and good-hearted as this film is, I could see a genuinely great Pixar film here. I could see something that can connect to a much wider audience and really be the next Coco or the next Soul. Like, those are like the most recent Pixar films I could think of that genuinely floored me. But since those movies, there hasn't really been a Pixar movie that have really touched me like those movies did. So it was really disheartening to see that Elio is just another generic kids film that is sweet, that is enjoyable. I thought it was very cute, and I would recommend families to go see it. It's just not going to be one that I will say you gotta rush to watch on Disney Plus. There are plenty of other movies out there that I could say are a lot better, but I am not going to discourage you to not see the film because it is cute. I had a fun time with it, and I'm going to give Elio a B-. I really did wish I could love this film. I really do. I'm hoping Hoppers is going to be a home run for Pixar because I really love this animation studio. They're my childhood. They can still put out great stuff whenever they want to, but lately they just have not been in their A game, and I really hope that soon enough that they're able to find their stride once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.